Hey guys, welcome back to the Capital Mindset Show. I think I wanted to share this with you guys, a quick little, I guess, lesson or some sort. Also kind of to, I don't know, I think it's shedding some light on some interesting concepts or topics. I did an interesting move today, and I thought I'd share that with you guys here on YouTube because this is also, a form of me kind of putting myself out there, some of my thoughts, and also hopefully this kind of is good and informative for some of you out there. I could do a clickbait title of like, oh, how to make blah 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 in a certain amount of time. That's not really like the style of the show, but sometimes I make fun of it. Like you'll see like the title, it'll say like half of it's clickbait, and then I'll say like other clickbait stuff here because I think it's really funny. Again, this isn't like my main like gig here, so but anyways. Aside from all that, I actually really wanted to share this with you guys. A little bit of an options trade I did do today. I bought some, no, I'm kidding. I didn't buy any. I actually sold, and I took a picture of it just so everyone knows. It does say pending, but it actually has executed. And this broker, when it says pending, it actually just means it hasn't settled. So I actually can't take out the money yet. But what I did today was I sold some contracts, some call options on a company that I have in my portfolio, Rocketdyne. So you guys can actually check out that in the public portfolio. It's there, and I'm just going to share this move with you guys here today. So I sold it, and I'm going to share with you guys the like a little bit of the math, the logic behind it, and of course the screenshot. I blurred out the numbers, but if you really wanted to, I guess you could figure it out. I just don't make it easy for you guys, but that's for privacy reasons. But if you really wanted to, at the end of the day, I'm gonna slip up at some point. But all right, so let me actually share this with you guys. Ignore the numbers or the math over here. Focus on this for now. This is just talking about showcasing the contracts that I sold, and then it just sold them in a different order. It basically sold them all instantly, but the broker actually just separates them all, and you do see that number or that statements there saying pending. So yes, even though it actually has registered in the account, and I can actually extract the money on leverage, it just says that it's pending because it hasn't settled at the present moment, but it did actually execute. But on that note, I'll actually go over some of the logic or thought process behind this, and I'll explain what some of these numbers mean, and I'll highlight them for you. Where is the zoom in button? All right, for those of you who are on mobile. All right, so we have the ticker, AGRD. This is my average cost according to my portfolio. This is the price, the strike price today, so I'll actually label this for you guys. Strike. And then this was the average premium, as you can see from the screenshot I just shared with you guys. This is the premium. And I think the premium actually rose throughout the day, so it wasn't executed in the precise or proper way. But here we see the raw gain. If I were to be called on these options or basically sold, if I forced to sell, I'm going to generate about a return of 16.7%, which if you remember when I started adding Rocketdyne initially, in terms of how long it's been in the portfolio was a little bit later last year. However, a little bit bigger position when the merger actually fell through. So it is a decent gain for the time that I've been invested in the stock. So I wouldn't be upset with that. And that's again, I'm walking you guys through the logic how I would be thinking about it. I'd be like, okay, I'm excited with that. And in an options case, you need to set yourself up in a place where you're in a win-win scenario, and that's how I tend to always try to look at it. And then if I include the gain with the premium, and let me actually expand this so we see this is the full thing, gain with premium, and what is that premium? Well, it's that 75 cents that someone paid me in order to get the option to buy those off of me at $45. Oh, and one key detail missing is that they expire, I think it's in the middle of next month. They expire in the middle of next month. So I have about a month for it to reach there. Ideally, I can keep all my shares and then keep the premium as well, and then I'd be very happy with that. Now, what does that 75 cents kind of imply? It implies I paid myself or I extracted a dividend in some way. You can think of it that way, of 1.79%. So then I'm going to take that right now, and then if I am forced to incur a sell, that of course would be a little bit not ideal. The ideal scenario is that, and I'll kind of express the risks towards the end for those of you who are newer to options. But yes, this is a little bit of an income strategy that I pursue. I generate some income here and there doing this approach. It's not something I always do. It has to be, for me personally, the right time. Now, what are the main risks? Well, let me take you guys out of here. And again, we're in the library of knowledge. Knowledge. What do I value more than money? Knowledge. These books. No, I'm kidding. I think it's funny that we're just in here. So let's get out of the library and back into the office. So now that we're back in my office, I love this. So now that we're back in my office, I can kind of talk to you guys a little bit about, what are the risks here? Well, the risks is something or catalyst occurs that it causes aerogel Rocketdyne to go up tremendously. And this isn't really a risk or a cost. It's more like an opportunity cost. Well, opportunity costs are real costs. We discuss this all the time in the channel, but it's not a raw dollar cost. It is just an opportunity cost at the end of the day. And that is the risk. The risk is that. Or, well, I don't really consider the other one because I've done the homework. I believe I like holding aerogel Rocketdyne at the prices that I have it. And I'm just generating some income off the side. If anything, I basically am taking money off the table in some ways. So I'm reducing my capital invested by about 75 cents per share. And so if you think about it in that way, it brings down my average cost basis. But this is kind of getting into like the meta of things. It brings down my cost basis by about 75%, or not 75%, sorry, 75 cents. Huh, can you imagine? 75%. And so you take that $38, I'll bring you guys right back here. So if we look at, or we try to think of my current cost basis, we would take the old cost basis, and then we would subtract out the premium, and that's my new cost basis if you want to think of it that way. I'm not reinvesting the money back in. I'm just taking the premiums I generated, and I'm going to either reinvest it elsewhere, hold it in cash, maybe, have fun or something. I don't know. But, I have to account for it after tax, and it will have a short-term capital gains implication because it is an options premium. Okay, so it's going to be taxed on the unfavorably. And again, ideally, I get to hold my shares. No selling occurs there. I get my premium, I keep it, and of course I pay tax on it, but it's extra money, it's fine. And again, the risks is more of an opportunity risk. Okay, so if there's something that occurs like a catalyst or the like. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below. I can try to answer them. This is like a case study or educational video in regarding to options and kind of being transparent on a move I did, because I don't share what I do with options on the public portfolio. I only showcase what my long common stock. And so if you guys like videos like this, let me know, and just leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and again, leave your requests down below. You guys actually drive the channel content. And then occasionally I'll do a video about something I'm doing if I think it can provide you guys value. Again, let me know down below if it did provide you guys value, and I'll be sure to do more of these in the future. I didn't go as in depth, of course, into like an options lesson, but let me know if that's something you guys would actually enjoy. For sure, that's going to be in the eventual course. Once that's all set and good, it's going to be packaged well. It's going to be in there. But on that note, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.